Spanish, can you?
I can.
Oh,
But the thing was, I didn't know how long the do 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 was gonna go. I'm
right.
like,
Did you
when's
see me?
my
I was about to go to
countdown?
sleep when the other part, I'm like, oh, Lord. Then I woke up on the other part, though. Then it was like, hey.
Right, right. So I'm like, okay, let's change it up a little bit.
Right.
All right, all right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's another Water Cooler Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
Yes, and let's what's our market update for this week?
That's right. I do have one of those, don't I? Okay, so this week, what I wanted to talk about was our self-employed borrowers. We, from time to time revisited what self-employment is like, still being able to buy a house and things like that. And a lot of people seem to be under the impression that when COVID happened, that the changes that were made for lending were actually to help you. Well, I got news for you. That really wasn't the case. Usually, we're kind of selfish in lending. We do things to help ourselves, and that's just the honest truth. So, what is good news though is that a couple of weeks ago they actually lifted some of the temporary COVID-19 policies that were in place against self-employed borrowers. So now we're kind of back to what it was like pre-pandemic. So as long as your most recent federal income tax return is not older than the 2020 year, then we're good. So we can just use the regular, parameters that we need for the loan in order to be able to qualify. You don't have to jump through those extra hoops because there were a few extra hoops that people had to jump through during the COVID time. So we don't have to do that anymore. And another thing I want to just mention, they brought something back that they used to do a while ago through Freddie Mac. They have something now called desktop appraisals. I refer to them as like the drive-by appraisals. So they're not actually going inside for a physical inspection. They're really just driving by the property. And then, well, Malcolm could probably talk a little bit more about that. They do some more stuff to figure out, figure out what the value is for the property. And just kind of a side note on that too, we are still doing free appraisals to the end of April. So if you're looking for a house, if you haven't got pre-qualified yet, you need to call me, and then I'm gonna put you back in contact with Dion, and then we're gonna get you out there so that when you do actually buy a house, your appraisal will be at no cost to you.
All right. So, who are you?
I'm Malcolm Payne. I own Payne Realty and Appraisal, and I've been doing it for 25 years.
Hey, Malcolm. All right. And Lisa, you want to introduce yourself since you've been
Of course
around?
I can. Yes, it's Lisa J, the house money mama. I'm with Next to Mortgage, where brokers are better.
All right, and I'm Dion Branch with EXP Realty. And so this week we are here talking about appraisals. So you might have saw some posts that we were going to do home inspection, but we had to do a little change.
Yes.
So Malcolm came through for us, and he's going to tell us some stuff about this whole thing called appraisal. What is an
Yeah.
appraisal? Right?
Okay.
Like Malcolm, what's the appraisal? What's maybe right? What's
Okay.
the point?
The appraisal is to secure the bank's money. The bank don't want to loan you any money that's not secured. So if you're trying to borrow 100,000, they want to make sure that this property is worth 100,000. And so what I do is I go in the house and I look at the size of it first of all. The bedroom count. The room count. Is the basement finished? The quality of finish. You know what I'm saying. So a house with hardwood floors, would be better than a house, with carpet, depending on the neighborhood and the area. Because if once they want to conform, so let's say we're in a neighborhood and everybody have pools. If you don't have a pool, then your house gonna get dinged for not having a pool. But if you're in a neighborhood where nobody has pool and you have pools, then you would get a little upgrade because you have a pool. So it's always gonna be apples to apples, oranges to oranges, and it's gonna depend on, okay, do everybody in this neighborhood got fireplaces? Okay, cool. This one don't, then this one get dinged. If yours do, then yours fit the neighborhood. And
Wow.
that's how we kind of come up with the value. But now they have this new, well, it's not new, but they're going back to what's called drive-by or desktop appraisals, where I can
Mhm.
appraise your house without even coming in it. You know what I'm saying? But I still have to have some type of idea of your room count and the quality of finish, and the square footage of your house. Most of the information I can get online. Most homes you can put the address in, and if it hasn't sold, within the last 20 years, it'll be some interior photos in there. And we could kind of use that to try and gauge, you know, the condition of the house.
So what if as a realtor, I, had a listing and for some reason I didn't put a lot of photos? Is that going to ding my client when you're doing a drive-by appraisal?
It's not going to ding them, but it's not going to help me. So it's always easy when you compare it to cars. When you're looking for a car, you go on cars.com or Auto Trader, you put in a 2020 Toyota Camry, and you're going through these 50 different cars, the cars that have the more photos in it, the more you know about this car. You can see the same as that car without no photos, and you really don't get an idea of that car because you didn't see the inside of that particular car. So then you just got to kind of go through and read the features and see, okay, well, it says it has everything this one has in it, so I'm going to assume that by it being new, it's going to be comparable to this, but when you're talking about a 2010 Toyota Camry and another 2010 Toyota Camry, you don't know if this person smoked in this car, you don't know if they had dogs, you don't know the condition. What I'm saying? So the more pictures, the better it is for us. So we try and use old listings. Of course, old listings is the best place to get information about a house. And you kind of just got to go off of what you know.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
So all that work you've been doing with them pictures, Dion.
Yeah.
You actually helping the field.
Yes,
right.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, when I have a listing, I do like to make sure. I actually treat all houses the same, and I bring in a photographer to make sure that we have good photos. Because even nowadays, the photo is actually important because of the internet and people looking at houses online before they even decide to come in. Mm-hmm. So.
Now, the photos are also liars too. What I'm saying? Because you can fix photos, and sometimes it'll be a 10 by 10 room, and they've been and took it with a panoramic picture, and you be like, this room looks like it's about 20 by 20, and you get there, and you're like, this picture's a liar. What I'm saying? So So the pictures with the description helps.
Yeah. There's a lot of times that we've taken clients out, and you get into the house and you're like,
exactly. You're looking at the picture, and you're looking at the room, and you look at the picture, you're looking at the room like, well, this is it, but this is not it.
Right.
That is the fireplace, but it looks so much bigger in the picture. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They've learned how to use panoramic pictures. Yeah.
Yes, they have. So when going around, as an appraiser, what do you actually do? When going to look at houses, we have a lot of people that don't really even know about what an appraisal is.
Okay.
So what do you do?
So before I even go to the house, the first thing I do is I look up the year built, the square footage, the style, what I'm saying, so I already have some type of idea of where this house is going to fit in. Well, what I don't have, I don't know the condition. I don't know the quality of finish. The quality of finish, is okay. Is it marble floors? Is it tile floors? Is it just vinyl tile? All of that makes a difference. In the value. And then when I get to the bathroom, is this bathroom dated? Is it from 1970 or or 10 years ago? Is it plastic? Surrounding. Is it jacuzzi? I look at all of that, and all that has an impact on value. When I go in the basement, the best thing you can have in the basement, a bedroom, bathroom, and a rec room. Those three things always gonna add value. Those are the three easiest things to have. You'll be surprised how many people don't have none of them in there. So So like when you go to those tract houses, the tract subdivisions, where they got the model A through H, everybody's house look alike, but their basements don't look alike. Because most of them bought their houses without a finished basement, and they all individually did their own basements. And so it's the same Model E, but these three guys are neighbors, but this guy put 2 bedrooms, you know what I'm saying, in the bathroom in his. You know, this guy put a half bathroom in the rec room, you know what I'm saying, you know, and this guy just got a rec room, or it's just blank, you know what I'm saying. So of course, you know who get the most value, the one who got the rec room, bedroom, and full bath. Right. You know what I'm saying, he's getting the most value out of his. You know what I'm saying, but the basements are essentially the same size. It's the same house. You know, so upstairs and on the second floor, it's the same exact house, same floor plan and everything. You know what I'm saying, but people use their homes different. So both of these houses could be built in 2010, but these people really dogged this house, and so this house seems like it's 20 years old. And these people took really good care of it, and it seems brand new still. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's why on the appraisals you'll see estimated remaining life. You know what I'm saying? You know, the more you do to your house, the more life you give it. Typically, a house we think has 30 years worth of life, and what that means is from the time it gets built, if you do absolutely nothing to it, you know what I'm saying, you should be able to live in it for 30 years. You know, furnaces normally gonna last about 40 years. Roofs gonna last 30 years. You know what I'm saying? You know, and so from the time you get it and you didn't do anything, you know what I'm saying, it's only got like 30 years worth of life. But if 15 years go by and you put a new roof on it, you just added some more life to your house. You know what I'm saying? You know, you put a new furnace in here. You know what I'm saying? You know, you updated your electrical. You know, because electrical normally lasts a long time. All of that stuff adds new life to your house. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I look at.
When you're looking at it, it's kind of echo in the back.
Yeah, it is echo.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. When you're looking at a property and say, for instance, it doesn't, how do you know what the value of additional bedroom has? So based off of, you know, your comps, you might have something that has 3 bedrooms and this one is the only one on the block that has 4 or something.
It depends on that market. It depends on what the market is saying right now. So you know what I'm saying? So we normally go back a year. We normally go back a year, you know what I'm saying, you know, with comps, because we're watching how the market is going up and down. And so if I see a 4-bedroom sold, you know, for $5,000 more than all the 3 bedrooms, then that pretty much let me know, okay, bedrooms over here is worth $5,000. You know what I'm saying? If I see this has 3 bathrooms, everybody else had 2 bathrooms, this was sold for $7,000 more, that bathroom value is $7,000. You know what I'm saying? You know, and so that's kind of how you gauge, you know what I'm saying, how much each separate thing is worth.
And you gauge that off of previous closings?
Yeah, off the subject neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So some neighborhoods you'll see, okay, well, these 4 bedrooms are selling for the exact same amount of 3 bedrooms. And guess what? That bedroom's not going to get no value, you know what I'm saying? Because the neighborhood, because the past sales is saying that it's not worth anything. You know what I'm saying? It would essentially get treated like a car with rims on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got rims on it. It'll sell faster, but you ain't gonna get no more for it than this guy who don't got rims on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So it's gauged by the
That's
market.
Enlightening.
Huh? Yeah.
I said that's enlightening. I didn't know that. That's
Well, I mean, just like cars, you know, sometimes putting rims on a car will slow the sale or lessen the sale, you know, because you put rims on it. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on the market. I mean, if you in Texas and you got drop rims on, you know what I'm saying, it might sell fast because they like it down there. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you in, you know, a different city where they think they silly, you know what I'm saying? You know, nobody wants to buy that car to hit the rims on it.
Right.
You know, so you know what I'm saying? So it always gonna depend on what the market is doing at that time.
Okay.
So that's kind of crummy. I didn't know if you could be in a market where you're because I haven't really seen that, I guess, but that you could be in a market where your home is bigger or has more than the other homes in the area, but that there's no additional
room count, not square footage, because more square footage is typically always going to get seen as better.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But there's a such thing as monstrosity or over improvement. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a 3,000 square foot house in a 2,000 square foot area, you know what I'm saying, then they're not going to give you like a whole 1,000, you know what I'm saying, you know, square foot worth of value. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know what I'm saying, they'll treat it as you have a real over improvement. It's the same as, you know, when Master P or Hammer had gold ceilings, you know what I'm saying, and chandeliers. It's a ceiling and a chandelier.
You
know what I'm
showing
saying?
your age. I want you to know that.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's an over improvement. You have a regular sink faucet and somebody else have a gold faucet. That thing just open, turn water hot and cold. You know what I'm saying? It's the faucet to us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So and believe me, when we go to houses, people always have on their table a list of improvements they done did to the house. You know what I'm saying? You know, and normally I go through there, you know what I'm saying? Like, this don't mean that, this don't mean that, this don't mean that, you know what I'm saying? You know, because to us it really don't. You know what I'm saying? These are all things you need to do, you know what I'm saying, to keep your house running. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, we replaced the toilet in here, but the other toilet probably wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? So this toilet just works. So it's just a toilet that works for me. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but people will tell you.
The toilet has brass feet like a lion.
Right. then it'll be a really nice toilet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's still a toilet.
So, a controversial topic. So, a lot of realtors have, you know, you have a client that's of our complexion that may be selling their home, and their house is praises for less than another house.
Okay. First thing you want to do is have a second appraisal done. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to make sure that that's what the situation was. You know what I'm saying? You know, it happens, but I don't understand how it happens, you know what I'm saying? Because the value is the value, you know what I'm saying? But if somebody feel like somebody, you know what I'm saying, slighted them, you know what I'm saying, you know, then have a second appraisal done. And if that other appraisal is drastically different, then you report them. You know what I'm saying? You know, report them to the board, and then they'll send out a separate independent appraiser. And if that other independent appraiser come back and they agree with you, then that appraiser is going to get fined and lose his license and may be liable, you know what I'm saying, you know, for civil and possibly even criminal suit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Which we actually do need that, you know what I'm saying, you know, because I hate that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, but as a realtor, when we go to a house and we're going on a listing appointment, we tend to side with our seller. You know what I'm saying? You know, but as an appraiser, I don't have to side with anybody. You know what I'm saying? I have to say what it is. So, and if I put a house in the market, this is the same exact house. As a realtor, they come in there and tell me my house worth $130,000. It's really only worth 10, but guess what? I'm a realtor at this point. I'll put on the market for 130. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got a 2.5 car garage. Okay, as a realtor, it's a 2.5 car garage. As an appraiser, there's no such thing as a half a car. You know what I'm saying? This is an oversized 2-car garage. That's all it is. You know, you know what I'm saying? You know, but as a realtor, what my client tell me to put, that's what I put. You know what I'm saying? We got a bedroom, a rec room, you know, and we got this full bathroom. Well, the bathroom has a shower, not a tub, you know what I'm saying? So it's really like a 0.8 of a bathroom. But as a realtor, this is a full bathroom. You know what I'm saying? You know, as an appraiser, it's a little over half. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it a 0.8. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the question that I have. If I have a home that has 2 full bathrooms, and I want to take out my tub and replace it with a shower. As an appraiser, is that a good idea? You know, so not to have the tub, just have a shower.
Well, lucky for you, over the last few years, we're counting that as a full. You know, before we counted, like I said, a 0.8. You know what I'm saying? If you notice on reports, you don't see 0.8 or you don't see points anymore. You'll see 1 and 1. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it'll be counted as a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it depends on the clients if they like that, but
exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's very interesting. All right.
That's good. That's a lot of good information. I don't know. You see, I'm just I've been taking notes and everything.
Yeah. I got most of the answers. And I'm not
I don't know. You know,
I don't know, but so one thing I wasn't so sure about, I think that we probably have millennials out there right now, if they're listening in, or if they see this at a later point in time, they're saying to themselves, okay, let me Google MC Hammer and Master P.
well, only one of them still has a lot of money, and the other one doesn't.
That's all
Main
you need
difference.
to know.
Right. And in fact, one made very bad real estate deals, and the other one made good real estate deals.
Mm.
You know.
And herein lies the lessons of life. This is
Yes. Don't spend your money before you make it.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I do have a couple of questions. So a lot of times, so I had this one lady last year. She felt that, and we never finished her refinance, but at the time, she was elderly, and I think she was a bit of a pack rat. So the home, she had been in there, for a number of years, and then her daughter went through some kind of major life change at some point in time and moved in with her. It was kind of in the middle of this process between she and I. And so she actually felt that because of the clutter in her house, that had some kind of impact on the value for her that she got with the appraisal. Is it possible? And so you can answer that. Is it possible that something like that could happen? But then I would also say answer for somebody who's having someone come to appraise the home, what kind of things should they do in preparation?
Okay, so the short answer is yes, it could happen, but it happens more so with inspectors than with appraisers. And because I've read inspections where the inspectors say I couldn't inspect this because it was stuff there. You know what I'm saying? And so some appraisers, because we are kind of governed up under the same, rules, you know what I'm saying? They may be cautious, to say something is fixed up totally good if stuff is everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Because they could say, well, you could be hiding something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's detrimental to the value. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really get to check out the basement. I didn't really get to check out the attic, because it was cluttered. You know what I'm saying? So I can see somebody, not bringing the value in high, you know what I'm saying, because of that. You know what I'm saying? But if an appraiser's coming by, the house should be like you're showing it to somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you're selling it anyway, then the house should be, you know what I'm saying, it don't have to be in broom suite condition. It can look lived in, but make sure that they can go in every room, they can see in every room, because I've been homes and stuff where, people say somebody's in there, don't go in there. You know what I'm saying? Well, do you want credit for the room? You know what I'm saying? I understand somebody's in the bathroom, but you guys knew I was coming here at noon. You know what I'm saying? I could go take, but I can't just say there's a bathroom right there and I didn't see it. And when I see it, I have to take a picture of it because I got to put in a report. Because when the underwriters and everything look at it, they're looking and saying, well, you said there's 2 bathrooms, but there's only 1 bathroom picture. And I didn't get to see the other bathroom. You can't count it for value then. How do you know that it's there? You know what I'm saying? So so if you want me to count it in value, I need to take a picture of it. If you don't, I'm fine with not putting that you got 3 bedrooms and you got 2 bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know that if you want me to count it in value, I need to take a picture of it. If not, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to appraise as though it's not one there.
Gotcha. Okay. So, I guess that makes sense then. Because I do think that there were parts of the house that he couldn't access. I think like the attic, I think he was trying to look at the attic or something like that, and maybe a couple of other places, I'm not sure. So that would make sense. Then why?
Because depending on the neighborhood, some attics are used as living space. You know what I'm saying? In other neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying, attic is just used as storage. You know what I'm saying? But even if it's used as storage with FHA, I gotta take a picture. I gotta get up in there. You know what I'm saying? And it's ridiculous. And every time I go in the attic, I always think it's gonna be some raccoons there to scratch me or bite me or something. But I still have to get up there and take a picture. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a ridiculous rule, but we got to push that thing up and be getting asphalt all, that little stuff all on us all the time, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, I wear a hat and they be like, why you got a hat on this summertime? And I'm like, because I got to get up in your attic and I don't want that stuff in my hair.
Right.
And I'm telling you, it hasn't happened yet, but I know when these attics going to be some animals up there, you know what I'm saying, they going to attack me. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm a realtor.
And that's why I'm a loan officer.
Right. Yeah, I'm telling you, so sometimes I had a client, here's my camera, let's go up there and check a picture. If I get them better, you know what I'm saying? I will coach them. I hold the ladder for you.
Right. Right. I'll make sure you don't fall. You're doing
Right. It's
good.
their house. You know what I'm saying? It's their house.
Right.
You know? And some people will know that this stuff scurrying around up there and they're not gonna tell you. You know how I know? Because one time my furnace had acted up and and I had left my back door open one time and I heard an animal down in my basement. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know where the animal went, you know what I'm saying? But when the guy came and fixed the furnace, I was looking down and like, I wonder if he will see that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't tell him it was an animal down there neither. He fixed it.
Enter at your own risk.
He fixed it and he didn't say he found it. So I guess it had left. You know what I'm saying? But I heard something scurrying down there before.
Okay. He was
And
wrong
I'm
for
sure
that.
there's lots of houses like that. I am definitely sure.
Right.
So,
Right. You
and
know.
you're not, as an appraiser, you're not just going out for homes that are selling. You're also, somebody might be refinancing their home.
Yeah.
Right.
I do a lot of foreclosure appraisals too. You know what I'm saying? Where the windows are knocked out and maybe some vagrants living in there. You know what I'm saying? So you just kind of try and go in there and make a lot of noise. You know what I'm saying? So they'll hide or leave when you come in. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they've left. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, people be in them houses sometimes.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Well,
So do you feel a little mini series coming on, like the Adventures of an Appraiser? That'd be interesting to look. Real life appraisers.
I would love to do it. It's well, I think realtors have more fun. Because we meet some colorful people.
Yes, we do.
We meet lots. As an appraiser, I don't really meet a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Then most people who I do meet, they're so subservient to you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like they know you control the money. You know what I'm saying? So they always offer me, it's like something to eat or something to drink. You know what I'm saying? How about one of my kids? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They treat you so nice.
Oh, thou great and mighty appraiser, please give me the value which I desire.
What do you think about the realtor attending the appraisal?
You know what? It don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, they're in the way. So I have many realtors have met me at the house and actually gave me a folder with all the comps that they think I should use. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't need your help, first of all. You know what I'm saying? I take it just to be gracious. I don't never look at that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like you're trying to guide me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about you, but I've had this happen before at a previous company, a mortgage company that I worked for. I had an appraiser actually pull off of an assignment citing undue influence, because I think the buyer was there. Somebody was there and was saying, oh, this was done. It should come in at this amount. Like they was giving him all this information. Maybe he felt it was too much pressure. He didn't want to, I don't know what all they said. But that was the first time I ever had that happen. He actually pulled off the assignment and says he wasn't going to complete it because of undue influence.
And they actually asked us on the when they ordered the appraisal to stop and let them know if we have any of that. You know what I'm saying? Which I haven't, besides realtors meeting with folders and stuff, I haven't had anything more than that. But back before the market crash in 08, you know what I'm saying, they would send the appraisal order over and tell you what they need to come in at. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Them days, yes, it was almost like, hey, if you don't bring this in at 200, you know what I'm saying, we're not giving you no more work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, back then. And that's why a lot of stuff was getting overappraised and stuff, because you want to keep that work coming. And back then, don't forget, they used to pay us at the door. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So someone asked, FHA appraisals last for 6 months. Is that the same as for conventional loans?
No, if a conventional appraisal come in, you don't like it, you order another one.
Right.
ask the seller's agent for a copy?
Of the appraisal. So if the
No, but
property already been
Usually the buyer's the one
the
who's
buyer
gonna,
is the seller
yeah,
agent wouldn't have a copy.
yeah.
right.
Usually
Maybe.
if this isn't the case of a purchase, then the buyer is going to be the one who pays for it and receives the appraisal report along with the lender. The seller would not have access to that information unless you voluntarily provide it as the buyer. I, as the lender, I'm not giving the seller your appraisal. I'm not even telling them how much the value is, to be real honest with you. Usually when I send out an email that gives an update for what happened with an appraisal, I say one of two things: came in with no value issues and no concerns for repairs, or I'm going to say came in below value, or these are the repairs that the appraiser is requesting or
Right.
requiring, because it's not a
But
request.
right. But as a lender, if we came after another deal that fell through, you as a lender would have to reach out to the other lender, right? In order to get that appraisal.
If it's FHA, yeah.
If it's FHA. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. So
Yeah, because it's going to be tied to their case number. FHA does everything by case number. So that case number is tied to that property, and whoever was the buyer on it initially, their name is probably going to be on it. But that case number is going to also be tied to an appraisal. If an appraisal is completed, that case number is going to have to be on that appraisal. And you have to have that document as part of your loan file.
yeah. So when that happens, does the appraisal cost less because it was already done for somebody
No,
else?
not necessarily. It's different for every lender.
Yeah, and sometimes I'll have to update it. I'll, you know what I'm saying, I'll have to change it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a good question, though, whoever
Right.
asked that.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
the question.
Facebook user.
Yeah,
Right. Thank you.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
All right. All right. Well,
I love the FHA appraisals too.
why?
They pay more.
Oh.
It's a little more work. Those are the
Yeah.
ones you gotta climb into the attic for.
Okay.
And you gotta climb in the attic. You gotta take pictures of all the CO detectors and smoke detectors. You gotta put a couple more comments in it. And you just gotta take the picture at a different angle. That's pretty much it. Oh, check for GFIs and flush the toilet. I mean, just typical stuff. But yeah, that's it.
So one last question. Safety and hazards are things that are flagged on FHA appraisals, right?
Yeah.
So what's some safety or hazardous things?
Okay. A porch without no handrails. You know what I'm saying? Or stairs without handrails. Going to the basement, they gotta be a handrail. Going upstairs, gotta be a handrail. They want the GFIs, by any sink with water. The ground fault interrupters. You know what I'm saying? If so, like frayed carpet, you know what I'm saying? You know how a carpet could have a snatch and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You're walking with your heels on and look, you know what I'm saying, that's a safety hazard, you know what I'm saying? Especially frayed carpet on stairways, you know what I'm saying, where you can take a tumble. Just you know what I'm saying, you're looking for any hazards. You know what I'm saying?
What about cracked foundation outside the house?
That's going to be at the discretion of the appraiser. You know what I'm saying? Now, is it you say cracked foundation or cracked sidewalk or cracked driveway?
Cracked sidewalk, cracked driveway. Yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Like
the driveway is going to depend where it's at. You know what I'm saying? The main sidewalk walking into the house, yeah, that's kind of an issue. You know what I'm saying? But those are things that the sidewalk can be easily fixed. Well, it should be easily fixed. Depending on how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? If it's trees in the front and the trees is moving it, you know what I'm saying, that might cost you a couple dollars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if it's just a little, you know what I'm saying, yeah, you can smooth that over. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been another water cooler Wednesday, y'all. Lisa, you want to share about your free appraisals again in case everybody missed it?
Oh, sure. So, just the same thing we've been talking about for the past couple of months. I have a lender. It's actually UWM who is doing free appraisals. They'll reimburse you the cost of your appraisal up to the amount of $600 if you close anytime between now and the end of April.
All right.
So it's a good time to buy your house and get your appraisal paid for.
Yeah. All right. So give us a call if you need some. If you're interested in buying a house, gotta go to Lisa for your pre-approval. That's her phone number. She can give you and to take care of you. And then this is my number, Deion Branch, EXP Realty. We can't give Malcolm's number because he's an appraiser and we're not really supposed to talk to him.
Right. I'm gonna be in Georgia anyway, so
He's leaving us. So,
Must be nice. Yeah, he's leaving all this bad weather.
right. Thank you guys.
oh, no
Good night,
problem.
everybody. Thanks,
Yeah,
Mal.